everyone, and welcome back to Queen Elizabeth, A Day in Her Life. It's time for the royal news. Okay, so let's see what's been going on during the week around July the 8th, 2025. The first story comes from USA Today. Princess Kate says life after cancer is a roller coaster. And this is by Staff and Wire Reports, USA Today, dated July the 3rd, 2025. Princess Kate has revealed she has had to put on a brave face throughout and following her cancer treatment last year, describing the ordeal as a life-changing experience. Kate, 43, shared publicly, to the shock of many in March 2024, that she would undergo a course of chemotherapy after tests taken following major abdominal surgery revealed that an unspecified form of cancer had been present, weeks after her father-in-law, King Charles III, announced his own cancer diagnosis. She completed the course of treatment in September. The princess shared in a video posted to social media at the time, and in January she announced her cancer was in remission after an appearance at the hospital where she was treated. You put on a sort of brave face, stoicism throughout treatment. Treatment's done, then it's like, I can crack on, get back to normal, but actually the phase afterwards is really, really difficult, Kate said during a visit to Colchester Hospital in Essex, Southeast England, on Wednesday, July the 2nd. Speaking to the staff, patients, and volunteers at the hospital, the princess emphasized the importance of support after treatment, noting that while patients may no longer be under clinical care, they often struggle to function normally at home as they once did. And actually, someone to help you talk through that, show you and guide you through that sort of phase comes after treatment. I think is really valuable, she added, according to People. Kate described the cancer diagnosis and treatment as life-changing for both patients and their loved ones. You have to find your new normal, and that takes time. And it's a roller coaster. It's not smooth, like you expect it to be, she said, according to the outlet. But the reality is you go through hard times. The princess has been gradually resuming her public royal role, but missed the Royal Ascot horse racing event in June, with her husband, Prince William, attending the royal procession at the horse racing event in southern England solo. The second story comes from the New York Post, dated July the 2nd, 2025. How Prince William's firm decisiveness will change future of the monarchy, and whom he'll vanish, by Nika Shakasnarova. As the modernization of the monarchy continues to be at the forefront of Prince William's mind, the royal has one thing under his sleeve that will ensure a successful reign: decisiveness. The Prince of Wales, 43, has been planning an ascension to the throne since becoming heir following his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II's death in September 2022. The future king, who has long championed a leaner monarchy, is reportedly crafting his own blueprint for the next generation of working royals. And according to the royal photographer, Helena Chard, the prince has a strict rule of thumb for troublesome members of the firm from here on out. Anyone who poses a threat to the monarchy is banished, Chard told Fox News. Prince William is a shrewd operator and stands firm in his decisions. Case in point, William has reportedly decided that his scandal-scarred uncle, Prince Andrew, will not be returning as a working member of the royal family once he becomes king. The Prince and Princess of Wales reportedly see the disgraced Duke of York, 65, as a threat to the firm. What's more, William even refuses to explore the premise of allowing him to return to public-facing duties. He is committed and determined to do his best for the future of the monarchy, and his mind is made up, Chard told the outlet. His scandalous uncle is viewed as a black cloud. Future public royal duties are off the cards. If allowed, Andrew will likely bring further reputational damage to the monarchy at a time when the royal ship needs a careful steer. Prince Andrew will not have a formal role in Prince William's future modernized, streamlined monarchy, she added. The current monarch, King Charles, has taken on a similar, yet more relaxed approach to his brother. The third story comes from the New York Post, and it's dated July the 3rd, 2025. What Queen Elizabeth II really thought of Meghan Markle, according to the royal's cousin. And this is by Nika Narsarova. Queen Elizabeth II was left upset by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and the run-up to their 2018 royal wedding, according to her cousin and closest confidant. Lady Elizabeth Anson, who died in 2020 at the age of 79, divulged how the late monarch felt about the Duchess of Sussex in an interview for the Times of London. It was published posthumously with the royal author Sally Bedell-Smith. Ahead of their lavish nuptials at Windsor Castle, Anson, who from the get-go branded Markle nothing but trouble, detailed the dispute the couple had with Elizabeth, who died in September 2022 at the age of 96. Prince Harry wrote to me and said that they are going another way. He said, "I'm close to my grandmother, and she's content with this," Anson told Bedell-Smith, referring to the Sussexes' wedding planning. "When I spoke to the Queen, she said she is not at all content. Meghan could turn into nothing but trouble. She sees things in a different way." Anson said the Queen was dismayed that the Invictus Games founder, 40, had asked the Archbishop of Canterbury to perform the ceremony in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle without first getting permission from the Dean of Windsor. "Harry seems to think the Queen could do what she wants, but she can't," Anson said. "On the religious side, it is the Dean of Windsor's jurisdiction." Harry has blown his relationship with his grandmother. She said she was really upset. "I was shocked when the Queen told me this, how she was so saddened." According to Bedell-Smith, who spoke to the royal 2 weeks before Harry wed the Suits alum 43, Anson said at the time, "The jury is out on whether she likes Meghan." "My Jemima is very worried," Anson said, using her loving nickname for the late Queen. "Harry is besotted and weak about women. We hope, but don't quite think she is in love. We think she engineered it all." After the pair tied the knot, Anson claimed that they gradually started distancing themselves from Prince William and Kate Middleton. "Meghan and William and Kate are not working well," Anson told Bedell-Smith. That is what the Queen said, particularly about the two girls. "It's worrying that so many people are questioning whether Meghan is right for Harry. The problem, bless his heart, is that Harry is neither bright nor strong, and she is both," she added. The Post has reached out to the reps for the Sussexes for comment. The fourth story comes from People, dated July the 8th, 2025. Did Emmanuel Macron break protocol by kissing Kate Middleton's hand at state visit kickoff? And this story is by Janine Henney. Kate Middleton and Prince William had the diplomatic honor of welcoming French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte to the UK at the start of his state visit. But when Macron greeted the Princess of Wales with a kiss on the hand, a rare gesture for Kate, did he break royal protocol? The answer is no. While the gesture is undeniably charming and distinctly French, it did not breach any formal rules. The royal family's official website explains that there are no strict codes of conduct for meeting royals, only suggested traditional courtesies. For men, this is a neck bow from the head only, whilst women do a small curtsy. Often people prefer simply to shake hands in the usual way, the website states. Macron's hand kiss was warm, personal touch that echoes gestures made by King Charles himself. In fact, the monarch was seen greeting the First Lady with the same gesture. It's somewhat uncommon for Kate to receive a kiss on the hand, especially in public settings. While hand-kissing is a traditional gesture of respect and admiration, it is rarely observed in modern royal engagements. The practice has largely been replaced by handshakes or cheek kisses in many European courts. King Charles has used the gesture of affection to address the First Lady of France in the past as well. In June 2024, the King, 76, kissed Brigitte's hand as they said goodbye during a service commemorating the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landings in Normandy, France. On July the 8th, King Charles once again kissed Brigitte's hand as he and Queen Camilla welcomed the couple at Windsor before the ceremonial welcome. The Prince and Princess of Wales, both 43, represented King Charles in welcoming the Macrons at Royal Air Force Northolt as the inward state visit from France began. While the British royals typically use Buckingham Palace as a home base to host state visits, the latest state visit from France is being run from Windsor. The change in usual locations due to the major refurbishment program underway at the Palace in London, which kicked off in 2017 and is due to be completed in 2027. The palace previously announced that Macron and his wife would stay at Windsor Castle during the state visit, which runs for 3 days from July the 8th to July the 10th. The fifth story comes from People, and it's dated July the 5th, 2025. Kate Middleton always comes out on top when she and Prince William compete in this sport. And this story is by Stephanie Pettit. Prince William isn't afraid to admit that when it comes to tennis, his wife Kate Middleton is the ace. Australian tennis star Rod Laver previously revealed that when the Prince and Princess of Wales face off in the sport, likely at their country home where they have a tennis court, there's a clear favorite. I'd met William and Kate a few times, and in the royal box you get a chance to chat with them a little bit, he told the Daily Mail in 2020. They play tennis against each other, and William told me he couldn't beat her. The revelation came as no surprise. After all, Princess Kate is a regular at Wimbledon each summer, and Queen Elizabeth appointed her as a patron of All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club in 2016, giving her the responsibility of handing out trophies at the tennis tournament. Kate has even played with tennis champions like Roger Federer and Emma Raducanu, the latter of whom even praised the royals' incredible forehand. Prince William and Princess Kate, both 43, never shy away from the chance to face off, even on royal engagements. The couple has gone head-to-head in everything from table tennis and spin biking to charity sailing races and running on the track. They haven't limited their contest to sports either, even having some friendly competitions in cocktail mixing behind the bar or rolling dough balls at a bakery. During a 2023 appearance at The Good, the Bad, and the Rugby podcast, hosted by Mike Tyndall, who is married to William's cousin Zara, they poke fun at Kate's personality when it comes to contests. "I'm not going to say you're uber competitive," Mike said sarcastically, and Princess Kate replied coyly, "I'm not competitive at all." "I've seen her play beer pong," Mike said. And the last story is dated July the 7th, 2025. King Charles calls for unity, an emotional statement as he marks the 20th anniversary of the horrors of the 7/7 London bombings. 52 people died and nearly 800 others were injured on July the 7th, 2005, after 4 suicide bombers attacked London's transit system. The story is by Gabrielle Roxon and Simon Perry. King Charles is remembering a tragic anniversary in London. On Monday, July the 7th, the King, 76, released a statement to mark the 20th anniversary of the 7/7 London bombings, which saw 52 people killed in 2005 after 4 suicide bombers attacked London's transit system. Today, we mark 20 years since the tragic events of 7th July 2005. My heartfelt thoughts and special prayers remain with all those whose lives were forever changed on that terrible summer's day, King Charles said in his statement, noting the importance of unity and standing firm against those who would seek to divide us. He continued, "We remember with profound sadness the 52 innocent people who were killed in senseless acts of evil and the enduring grief of their loved ones." Charles went on to mention those who sustained injuries from the tragedy. "We recall, too, the hundreds more who carried physical and psychological scars and pray that their suffering may ease as the years pass," he said. The monarch also remembered the stories of people that displayed extraordinary courage and compassion during the darkness of that day. The selfless bravery of emergency services, transport workers, and fellow citizens who rushed towards danger to help strangers reminds us of the very best of humanity in the face of the very worst. He continued, "It is this spirit of unity that has helped London and our nation to heal," the King said. "As we remember those we lost, let us therefore use this 20th anniversary to reaffirm our commitment to building a society where people of all faiths and backgrounds can live together with mutual respect and understanding, always standing firm against those who would seek to divide us." Charles also released a statement on the royal family's Instagram page with a photograph capturing the King standing by the 7 July Memorial Gardens in London's Hyde Park. "While the horrors will never be forgotten, We may take comfort from the way such events rally communities together in solidarity, solace, and determination, the statement included. The National Memorial Service will be held at St. Paul's Cathedral in London on Monday. The King's brother, Prince Edward, and his wife Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, will attend the service on his behalf. While over 50 people were killed during the bomb's attack on the London Underground and bus service, nearly 800 others were also injured. The incident saw the suicide bombers detonate backpacks full of explosives on the tube, along with one device on a double-decker bus, in what is one of the deadliest terrorist attacks in British history. I will end the video here. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so, it would help the channel to grow, as well as giving it a thumbs up. It's all a great help. And if you haven't clicked on the notification bell, if you could do that, it lets you know when a video is posted. More importantly, I want to wish everyone a good day, and tune in again soon for another episode of Queen Elizabeth, A Day in Her Life, the Royal News. Thank you. Bye.